Hi, welcome people, and welcome to this release party of the Kings of SLEEZE Snake Bite Whisky and their newest release, Black Candy.
Yes, indeed, man. You people are in for a treat.
Oh, you better believe it.
This is a great, great album.
You got everything.
It's got for everybody. If you can't find a song in there that you like, then you don't need to be listening to music.
No, that's right. And not only that, not only do you get to hear the album before it comes out, but you also get to hear from the man himself, Mr. J Sleeze, here today.
That's right. You're going to hear from him here shortly.
Yes. And I think we do open the show snake bite whiskey style with a shot of whiskey.
That's for sure.
Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Good shit.
If we're not ready now, we never be ready.
That's for sure.
So, I'm not going to hold you guys back. I'm just going to hop in for the ride when we take off with Thunderbird. I say Thunderbird is fucking right.
Right?
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, what a other way to start a fucking album, huh?
For sure, man. Look, it's going to speak for itself.
Yeah.
From here on out, this album's going to speak for itself.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you're in for a treat. This is completely
say the
a mind-blowing album, and you got fucking pretty much everything of anything in here.
That's for sure. Like I said before, man, if you can't find anything on this album you like, then you don't need to be listening to music.
No. Or you were like Mark, raised in hell.
Yes, indeed.
Fucking right.
God.
Raised in hell. Are you kidding me?
Right? Damn, man.
Whew.
Guys, it's just gonna get better.
Yeah?
Believe me, it's just gonna get better.
Yeah? And you know what's getting better now?
Beer?
No, not only that, but yeah, the beer is getting better. No, we actually got the man himself. Give it up for the fucking king of sleaze. Mr. JR is on the line with us. Hold on, people. So we got the king of sleaze himself in the house.
Yes, we do.
Please give it up for Mr. J Sleeze.
Hey, how y'all doing there?
Oh, we're doing good,
Doing
man.
great, man. Doing great. For you guys that don't know, Jay is with the band Snakebite Whisky.
Yeah, and he's the lead singer.
Lead singer of Snakebite Whisky from Australia, man. And you guys are in for a treat because this album is just pure fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, that's true.
Fucking hey, thanks, man.
So this is your second album, Jay?
Yeah. So this is we released our first album, This Side of Hell, 2 years ago, pretty much to the date.
Yeah,
it was like
2019. I thought I saw somewhere.
Yeah, January 2019. Yeah, through Pavement in the US. Yeah, now this is our follow-up with basically a new lineup, except for me and Stacy, the bass guitarist, but Dan on drums and Lag on guitar are new guys. So this is whole brand new kind of lineup, pretty much. Still keeps like the essence of the band, the vibe we've got going, because we can't lose that shit. But we've tried to push the boundary a little bit with this album.
Yeah, and you could tell the difference though, in the musicians. So it's you had some great tracks on the first album and everything, but this one here, man, I got just all around just a great album.
Yeah,
cool. Thanks, man.
It's the drive all the way from Thunderbird to the end of the album,
Oh, for sure, man. It's just, and what I love about it is it goes from just good old fashioned rock and roll to metal to to death metal to all those riffs you can pick up in every one of your songs, man. And that's what makes it great, because it's just a compilation of everything.
Yeah. That's kind of what we like. We've always been about that, but I think in the past, like guitar wise, we didn't really have the guy who could bring that to it, you know what I mean? But Laggy can bring it. He can bring thrash, he can bring metal, bit of punk, bit of everything in there, a little bit of country. Like Bones in the Fire is like got a real country feel to it. Like
that's one of my
yeah,
favorites,
and that's
man.
Yeah, that's an epic song, man. We love that song. But yeah, and that's the thing, because we don't want to be, we are a sleaze rock band at the end of the day. That's what we like pitch ourselves as, and that's what we are, man. But we like other stuff as well, and we don't want to do what everybody else is doing. We don't want to recreate the whole 80s vibe completely. We want to add like in different flavors and elements into it, keep the music a bit interesting. Otherwise, we could have wrote This Side of Hell again, and that would just be boring and the easy way out. We wanted to do something a little bit different, and we took a few chances on some of the songs, I think. But yeah, so far, man, the feedback has been awesome. So yeah,
I mean,
we love it.
Like I said, I don't see one weak song on the whole album. I mean, it's kick-ass from the first track to the last.
Yes, definitely, man. It's just and that's, like I said, man, it flows. That album flows from start to finish. It just each song plays off of each other, and it's I think it's just a well-balanced album.
Cool, thank you, man. Yeah, and that's what we're going for as well, a bit of balance in there, make it, I mean, it is a pretty full-on fucking album, because we don't really slow the pace down at all, except maybe on Bones, which is the slowest, and Choke is a little bit, kind of a mid-tempo track. But yeah, most of it is just balls to the wall rock and roll. That's it.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Choke. We're gonna get into that in a little while. I got a couple questions.
I knew it. Mark's the pervert.
Yeah. That's not what my wife says, but
No.
But it's an epic song, man. I loved it the first time I heard it, and I said I've got some questions I have to ask Jay about Choke. And I like the fact that Hammered, y'all are pushing Hammered as y'all first release off of that. I think that's a good choice, because it just tells a story, of rock and roll and metal and all that. It's just it's a great song.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah,
I,
yeah. We
I,
kind of
al-
wrestled with it.
I almost felt like I was in the Motley house there when I was watching the video.
Yeah. Interesting fact, that is actually the bass guitarist's house.
Oh, it's
Wow,
awesome.
that's cool.
Yeah, so it wasn't a place we just set up. That's the actual shithole he lived in.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yes, indeed.
That's how you become famous.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to roll with the roaches.
Yeah.
Well, we mentioned Choke. Whose baby is that? Is that yours?
Well, kind of like the writing process is kind of weird because, or not weird, but generally what happens is either Lag Your Stace will come with a riff, and then we just build the song out from there. But all the lyrics and the theme of the song, yeah, that all comes from me. You know, and I just listen to the riff and whatever comes in my head, whatever melody in that, and that's generally what I run with. And yeah, with Choke, it just yeah, from the start, I knew exactly where I wanted to go.
Well, you know, and I'm not going to put you on the spot here, but you know, was that written from you know, a point of view or personal experience, or you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a choke me, daddy.
Yeah.
It's awesome, man. I heard that and I said, fucking
Who's your
right.
daddy?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. When we recorded it, because there's a female backing singer on the chorus parts, and that it's quite low in the mix, but you can hear it in the last bit of the song, and she did the choke me daddy thing.
Nice.
And yeah, we were cracking up in the studio, and the guy who was engineering it, Bernie, was like, "You guys sure you want to put that on the album?" We're like,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it makes it, man. It's just it God, I just can't say it enough. People can get tired of hearing me through this interview. Is that you know, it's just it fucking fits, man. It's a great album.
Yeah. It's a cool song. The other thing about it is, and the funny thing, because it's probably like, you know, all the kind of fucking liberal fucks will get on top of it because it's, you know, oh, it's so misogynistic.
Right.
But it's a song that every girl that we played the album to, it's their favorite song. So
Hey.
Go figure.
yeah, exactly.
And what I liked about, I think the album and my interpretation of it, you know, and listening to it, you know, Pete has a background in music. I don't. My brother, you know, plays in a band. I hang out with him a lot, you know, in his band a lot, and I see what goes on behind the scenes and you know, throughout that. So I you know, it just, I can relate to it because I've seen it happen, you know, and know about, you know, the ins and outs of this. So it's I guess that's why it touches home, you know, with me, is that you know, I've seen it happen and I've lived it before. So
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I mean that's the thing as well. Lyrically, like everything has come from some like experience, or yeah, it's not just made up stuff. Like we just yeah, it's put into a lyrical sense, I guess, but you know, it's all based on real fucking things that have happened or experiences and stuff like that. Because we don't write any like fantasy shit. It's all
right.
fucking.
That to me, we I don't know if you saw, but we just had a release party with Pete Maroney a couple of months back.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's the same way like you. He tells me, you know, he's writing about something he gone through or something that happened, you know.
Yeah, sure.
And I feel it in the music because it gets you straight to the heart, you know.
Yeah, because it's genuine, you know what I mean? It's like there's no.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's how you can tell. It's all the emotion, you know. It's strictly emotion.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
I mean, if you don't like sleaze, go watch fucking Superman or something, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, fuck off.
Yeah. By the way, I gotta say, I love your fucking hat.
Oh, the fuck off hat. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Can I order one of those signed?
Not actually ours, although it's maybe we should get some made up.
Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. Yeah, I will buy 10 of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll look into that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of which, you know, merch, or even do y'all still call them albums now? I mean, I don't know what the you know.
Yeah, albums. Yeah.
Okay. Can you tell everybody where they can pick up merch from you guys, or even buy the album once it's out?
Yeah, so the for merch and getting the album straight from us, which we'll be doing a limited edition digipack, which is going to have a bonus track on it as well, which isn't on the standard album. You just go to snakebitewhiskey.com. We've got a full merch store there, and we ship worldwide, so that's not a problem. The digipack will be signed and numbered as well. Then for the general CD for guys who are in Europe and stuff like that, they can go to Slip Trick Records and order it online from there. And then should be available on Amazon and all that as well after release on the 30th. So yeah, it'll be on like all fucking platforms as well, streaming and all that shit as well, iTunes.
Awesome. Nice, good. Easy access is what people are all about right now. So
yeah.
We gotta make sure we push it for you on local states, I promise.
Yeah, you guys are legends, man. Thanks for the support.
Oh, thank you.
Well, we're gonna take a slight break right now and play some of your tracks, so so everybody can hear you. So let's do that, and we'll come back. We're talking to R Sleeze from Snakebite Whisky. Y'all stay tuned.
There you go, folks. The first part of our talk with Jay from Australia.
Man, just a cool guy, man. Just
yeah. I apologize a little bit of the audio quality of this clip, but he's all the way in Australia, man, and he's from the future.
That's right.
Yeah.
He is the future.
Yes. So what do you say so far, Mark? I mean, this album have kicked ass.
Yeah, from the beginning, man. It's just, and I know you're going to get tired of hearing me say this, but it's just well balanced. And you hear me say that, to JR in the interview. I mean, it's got a little bit of everything in it.
Yeah.
And
but,
he talked about his guitar player, the new guitar player, about how he compared him to Eddie Van Halen.
Oh yeah.
And just his style is just, he could do anything.
Yeah, so, and I think that's key to it. To have someone who don't necessarily use it all, but that have it all.
Oh, exactly. But this album, he uses it all.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to say all, but he uses many varieties. Of riffs, and it's just it's awesome. It's awesome, people.
Absolutely awesome.
Yes.
I forgot what I was saying.
Yeah, well, beer can do that to you.
Yeah. That's true.
You did say you were losing. You're on a whiskey diet. Remember that conversation? Yeah. We're on a whiskey diet tonight.
Yeah, Mark is. He lost 4 days whiskey. So far.
Yeah.
Anyhow, we are up for another song with Snakebite Whisky. That's the fucking reason why we're here. Because we are celebrating the release of their new album, Black Candy.
That's right.
And you get to hear it here first.
Nowhere else, guys. No. You can't even buy it yet.
No.
So,
with that said, we off to the next show. The Creep Show.
Black and indulgent queens, battle saints and the obscene. Red lips, sweet pain, a house of ill repute. You don't hardly breathe, never wanna leave. You'll make us spin, cows down the sand. Welcome to the creature. Guys and kings and queer ring-a-dings and a creature. Welcome to the creature. Guys and kings and all the things you gotta go, go, go. Welcome to the creature. Guys and kings and queer ring-a-dings and a creature. Welcome to the creature. Guys and kings and queer ring-a-dings and a creature. Welcome to the creature. Guys and kings and queer ring-a-dings and the
Creep show, everybody.
Yeah.
God damn, that's good.
I mean, it's
Wow.
yeah. I don't know what to say. I mean, this is like you said, a truly rocking album.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, I think we may have found something that'll shut me up.
Yeah, and that says a lot, folks.
Right.
Yeah,
Look, I'm in love with this album. I mean, it's really that good. Mm-hmm. You know, I can't say enough about it.
yeah, and that's the thing when we do a release party. You know, if me and Mark enjoy the music, it just makes it so much easier. And this shit, we just love it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we've done a couple. Well, the last one we did, it was, we listened to it, and him and I don't usually have the same taste in music. You know, and that's what makes us a great pair, is that, you know, he finds the good things in the music that he likes, and I find the good things in the music that I like, and we try to convince each other that it's good music, you know. So, but this right here is just, it both hit us.
Yeah, and talking to Jay, you know, and hearing him saying that he don't really give a fuck if you like it or not. They're gonna do what they want to do.
That's right.
And that is my attitude growing up in the 80s. You know, that was our attitude in my band. That we don't give a fuck. We're gonna do what we want when we want it, and you just gonna fucking have to eat it.
Yeah, if you don't like it, move on.
No.
It's that simple.
Yeah, and
that simple.
if you don't like it, we just pull into choke.
Wrap your hands tight around her throat. Slip inside. She'll
have it for Choke with Snake Bite fucking Whiskey.
Choke me, daddy. Gotta love it, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, another one down.
Yes, indeed. Boy, I tell you what, I think Jay's going to talk a little bit about this song. I asked him about it in the interview because I was intrigued, man. I had to find out what was where that came from. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
No,
it's,
it's just another brilliant song on this album.
yeah, for sure.
And Jay is going to tell you later on, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you want to buy the album, you can go to snakebitewhiskey.com and you can find the album along with some merchandise as well.
Yeah, that's for sure. Support these guys, man.
Yep. So, what do we got next, Mark?
You tell me, Pete.
We got the Bones
Yeah.
in the fire.
What's a man supposed to do? Broken down, cast aside, left to die in the midday sun. Once a king, now a fool, outside looking in, crucified by others' lies. We're just bones in the fire. Drowned by our desires. We're just bones in the fire. When the flames keep getting higher. Devils too left unpaid, a wound that never heals, torn apart from the inside out. Silent scream, trail of tears, slow grind of the years, so much pride to swallow. We're just bones in the fire. Drowned by our desires. Just bones in the fire. And the flames keep getting higher. Tears full of sorrow. Chains keep getting tighter. Times are getting dire. And we're all just bones in the fire. Endless night, constant fight, bloody fist, blackened eye, cracked and parched in the valley of death. Glimmers in
Bones in the Fire, everybody.
Man, ain't that kick ass?
You better believe it.
Wow. And that's probably one of the more mellow songs on this album.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, I mean, it's just,
I like it though. We had some strokes from Sabbath there.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
Yeah.
That was it's still good, man.
Heavy
It's-
shit,
yes,
but
indeed.
it's all good. It's all good.
That it is.
Yeah. So we're gonna go talk with Jay again, huh?
Yeah, he's got a few more words to say to us.
Alrighty. So stay tuned, folks. Here comes the second snip. So we're back again with the King of Sleeves, Mr. Jay Sleeze here.
Doing Snake Bite Whiskey, everybody.
Yes.
Man, we you know, I can't say enough about this record, and it's just it's you know, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, and thank you so much, Jay, for letting us do a release party for you.
Oh no, man! Thank you for doing it for us, man.
Yeah, we know the time difference is pretty early for you over there. I mean, you know, on a Sunday morning, it's you know, it's got to be rough.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, you guys are 16 hours ahead of us. When summertime or wintertime come around, that will fuck me completely up.
Yeah, it gets a bit fucking screwy. Like, fucking, that's the only shit thing about being in Australia is like, because obviously we post all that shit in Australian time, and it's trying to like tie it up with guys in the States and Europe and shit like that. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, you being a musician, how that affect you as far as contacts and shit? That got to be rough, though, huh? To talk to people from the US, especially.
Yeah. So mainly when we speak to the US, it's generally early hours of the morning and stuff like that. And and we get a lot of like stuff comes in overnight. So while we're, you know, through the night here, when everybody's up in Europe and the States and stuff, you know, and then all the emails and shit come through. So we've got to deal with that every kind of morning and stuff. But yeah, it's all right. It's cool.
Yeah.
That's part of life, man. It's, you know.
Yeah, that's it, man. Yeah.
But we're here today to talk about the new album, Black Candy. What is Black Candy, Jay?
Black Candy. It's sweet and fucking deadly, man. That's what it's about.
I love it.
Yeah. It's
I know.
yeah. We you know what? We just want us right now. Like I'm so, you know, like I got a lot of respect for everybody in the scene at the moment. But I just feel that people are scared to just make a real rock and roll album, you know. And one thing about us is we don't give a fuck what anyone else thinks. We're just going to do what we want to do, you know, right or wrong, and whether it gets us anywhere or not doesn't really matter. But you know, we're doing what we want to do, and we won't bow down and write a commercial song or make it sound like Bon Jovi just because we want to get radio play in it. Because you know, we want to make it on our own merit, you know, and for what we do. And yeah, Black Candy is kind of like, you know, full on with that attitude. You know, it's a straight up fuck you rock and roll record, you know, like people used to make before everybody got too sensitive.
Right. And I think it's a big middle finger right in the face of all the apologists. I hate fucking apologists. You know, be you, don't care what anybody else fucking thinks, and you know, change the channel. That's all you can fucking do. If you don't like it,
man.
Fucking channel.
Exactly. Like, and in Thunderbird is actually really all about that. I know it might seem strange, but when you look at the lyrics of that, you know, there's a part where I sing, you know, I say white, you say black, fuck you, man, you can't always be right. And that's literally talking about, you know, everyone can have their opinion. Like, it doesn't matter. If I don't agree with you, it's cool. You got your opinion, just move on. It doesn't bother me, you know?
Oh.
Absolutely, man. I wish a lot of people would fucking get that attitude, you know? I think we'd be a lot better place.
Yeah, so you heard the man himself. People, stay true to sleaze.
Yes.
Yeah. Stay true to yourself, man. Fuck what everybody else thinks.
Yeah. I gotta ask you, you got you know, whiskey in your name. Any plans on finding a distiller to help you guys promote a brew for you guys?
Well, yeah, we have been looking around, and yeah, we kill it to have our own like branded whiskey. So yeah, any brewers out there who are interested in partnering up, let's just, you know, get in touch. But yeah, that would be cool, man. A little snakebite whiskey looking bottle. Yeah, man, that would be fucking, that'd be epic.
Awesome.
And I know we got a lot of moonshiners down here in the
Yeah.
south.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hook us up, man.
Yeah. Hookers, we'll get into them a little while later.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I think it'd be awesome, and you know, and like you said, if there's any distillers out there that want to, you know, label these guys, man, let's do it.
Yeah. Get on.
Yeah,
the
let's get it on.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
go ahead.
No, go ahead, Mo.
No, Hammered.
Yeah.
The lead single. Why that one?
Yeah, good question. We did wrestle a little bit with which one we were going to go out first, and then we ultimately decided to go with Hammered because it's kind of sums up everything we're about in one song. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah,
it's the whole attitude, the party life, all of that, and plus it's got Stacy wrote that fucking bass riff that goes on the verse there, and it's just killer.
It is absolutely.
It's great. It's got good flavor to it. It kind of reminds me of Iggy Pop in the verses, at like 70s style punk.
Yeah, right. Boy, you know, now that you say that, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, when we wrote it, I was like, fuck, man, that sounds so much like Iggy Pop. I mean, obviously it's not, but
yeah,
I was like, yeah, I loved it. And then that chorus is just fucking,
it's awesome.
Absolutely killer. Yeah, so that's why we went with it. Hammered. Yeah, it's what we're about, and it's you know, once again back to, we're just going to do what we want to do. You know, there were more obvious songs maybe for a single, because, you know, Hammered has a lot of swearing in it as well. But, you know, we could have gone with Bones or Creep Show or something like that.
I think you chose right.
Yeah, Hammered was the one.
Well, let me ask you this: what her name? Eloise in the song?
Yeah.
Is she? Is she an ex or?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
it is.
she is now.
Yeah.
I think her name was Eloise.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was from it's a party that I went to a couple of years ago, and shit got real.
Heard that.
So the album, how long did it take to record or write, I should say, the whole album?
So so because our initial plan last year was to keep on touring this side of hell, and then everything, you know, got shut down. So then we decided, fuck it, we'll just write a new album in the time. So the actual songwriting process took about 3 months, because we don't get together every night because we live pretty far apart, although we all like live in the same kind of area. But and then so it took about 3 months to write the album, and then it took four weeks, over a period of 4 weeks, to record it. Yeah.
Cool.
So it was pretty cool.
Think about it. That's you know, to pump out an album, which it
was pretty quick. It was funny because when I said to the guys, we're gonna do an album and I want to release it in March, and we need to deliver the files and all this stuff to the label by, you know, January, they all just went, "You're fucking crazy, man. We're never gonna do that." But we did it. So, yeah.
You want to mention your label?
Yeah, Sliptrick Records in Europe. They're based in Italy. Europe. They've been awesome. Like, they've been really supportive. They've just started the PR work on the album like a week or so ago when we released Hammered. And they've been really easy to work with. They've given us, you know, we got full artistic license. So yeah, they've been awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. And I gotta get some props for Daniela as well, your promoter.
Yeah.
He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
She's pretty rabid.
Yeah.
Putting it nicely.
Yeah.
So what's what's on your agenda coming up? Touring dates or anything that you want to throw out?
Yep. So we have a record release party in Brisbane on the 26th of March. then we'll be, so far we've only got 2 dates booked, still because of the COVID thing, like venues and that are a bit tentative about taking interstate bands and that, but we've got Melbourne and Adelaide booked in April and May. We're trying to spread them out, so just in case any problems happen with COVID, that we don't have a bunch of dates close together that we have to block out. We can, still keep them flowing. And then we're still booking other dates around Australia. As soon as New Zealand opens up to us, which should be in the next few months, we'll be heading over there for a tour. And then, as soon as the rest of the world opens up, which should be by September time, and we'll be heading out to Europe and Scandinavia, and then hopefully the US and South America next year.
So that means fucking Sweden get to see you before us.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately for you guys, but yeah, they're gonna get it first.
I knew I should have stayed.
Sounds like a road trip to me, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Should come along, man.
So, on this album, what is your personal favorite?
Man, it's so hard. I mean, I love all the tracks, but the tracks that really I got resound with me, Choke, obviously for obvious reasons. Bones in the Fire. Sweet Cocaine. I fucking I love all of them, but yeah, those are probably my 3, and Hammered, of course, but those are my kind of favorite tracks. Funny, when we wrote this album, End of the Line was my least favorite song, because I just didn't think it was going to work so well, but it came out like really cool. Yeah.
You just answered my next question. What is the most fun to play?
Hammered, pretty much, because
it's just a drive, man. It's just driving.
Yeah, it's when you kick into that chorus, it's just fucking, it just goes mad when that's fucking.
I hope you don't mind if we sing along during the release party.
Yeah, that's all right, man.
We've been known to do that, man. We can't sing, so we're not going to do y'all any justice. So, but it's good stuff. If it's catchy, we're going to sing it.
Yeah.
Well, let's take another break and play a couple more tracks, and we'll be back with R Sleeze from Snakebite Whiskey.
All righty. And here we are back with the release party for Snakebite Whiskey's new album, Black Candy.
That's
Yes.
for sure.
Fucking great album.
Yes,
I
it
don't
is,
know what to say about it. I mean,
I'm going to keep saying this. If you can't find anything on that album you like, you don't need to be listening to music.
That's right. That's right. And how about you go get your own copy at snakebitewhiskey.com?
That's right. You might even buy a t-shirt or something, too.
Yeah, they might even have thongs over there.
Yeah, big thongs.
Yeah, or small thongs or so.
Ask JR if you can autograph a pair of his underwear and send them to you. He'll probably do that.
You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
Nope.
So, before we dig ourselves too deep here, let's introduce the next song.
Yeah, we ain't got time to bullshit around here. We got a big show going on.
That's right. We're professionals.
Yeah, so the next song up is Reload, Aim, and Kill.
Word on the street got you dead on your feet 'cause you backed the wrong horse.
folks.
Damn.
We just got interrupted by the lemon cake here.
Yeah, we had a special delivery.
Yeah. So fucking short on time. We gotta eat while we do the shows.
Right. So don't mind us while we talk. And
No. But the album is fucking rocking, dude.
that's for sure.
Yeah.
Can't say enough about it, man. It's just awesome.
Yeah, it is, and it's a mind blowing. And
Yeah.
to talk to Jay, you know, he was just great.
Well, it's always good to get the artist, you know,
Involved.
perception,
Yeah.
and view on how they think they did, you know, and what it took to do it
Yeah.
is really, you know, I'm interested in. So, you know, I can't thank them enough for allowing us to do this for them. So,
No. So yeah, we got a few more tracks to go here, and next one up, I'm gonna let Mark introduce to you.
we got this next track is killer.
Yeah, it
It's-
really
it
is.
really is.
Really is. It's yeah, it's mind blowing like the rest of the shit.
Yeah, and speaking of blow, it's called Sweet Cocaine.
Two by chins on a gill with a pass, and baby, I no regrets. Living on the edge of the house so long, you know, blue with the bats. I got a crooked smile, I crawl on my knees, mile after mile after mile. Sweet cocaine, the hooks and ends and knees, yeah, I'll never let me go. Sweet cocaine, she's got a dark soul, but I love her so. Took a trip down Skid Row to see a guy in the know. Still struggle is hard to see when you're blinded by the snow. I got a crooked smile, I crawl on my knees, mile after mile after mile. Sweet cocaine, I worked it into me, shall never let me go. Sweet cocaine, she's got a dark soul, but I love her so. Sweet cocaine, I worked it into me, shall never let me go. Sweet cocaine, she's got a dark soul, but I love her. Sweet cocaine, her hooks are deep into me, shall never set me free. Sweet cocaine, she's got a dark soul, I love her so.
Sweet cocaine,
I
baby.
love her so.
Yes.
There you go, man. Told you that was an awesome song.
Yeah.
Man, it's wow.
It's been a ride.
Yeah, it's been a great ride, man.
Yeah.
Again, I can't get over the balance of this album.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just It's one of my favorites by far.
Yeah, he's so fucking tight, dude. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, and I think somewhere in the interview I told Jay that, you know, growing up in the 80s and listening to all these bands, believe me, there's bands out there I love and I listen to their music all the time, but I can't recall, I can only recall just a very few albums that were good from start to finish.
Yeah, like I told Jay too, that you got a lot of albums where the first track out was kick ass.
Yeah.
And already on the second track, you're like...
You're sleeping.
Yeah, like, what the fuck is this? And
Yeah.
the third track, you're falling asleep. It's like, no, it's not like this. This is a bunch of guys who really decided this is what the fuck we want to do, and we're gonna fucking do it right, and we don't give a fuck if nobody gives a fuck about it.
That's right. It's like an autobiography, though. You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
this whole album is like an autobiography of a rock star. You know,
But I mean,
a musician. You know?
I only spoke to Jay once, and I mean, I already loved the man as a brother. I mean, his attitude. I mean, that's where I come from.
Yeah, I mean, he opened our eyes to just be yourself, man.
Yeah, be yourself and
care
be
what
true to
anybody-
yourself.
And don't care what anybody else thinks.
Yeah, don't try to be something you're fucking not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I hate posers.
Yeah. So, we got one more song before the last snippet with Jay comes up. And that's one song that both me and Mark loves a lot. And I know you do too, because you already seen it on YouTube. The song we're talking about is Hammered.
Got to the party about 5 o'clock. Bottle of Jack and a bag of blow. Lit my cigarette, feeling real good. Met this chick out by the pool. Said, I know what you need. I know what you want. Tough but a sister in the mud. I think I need wild
say? What do you say?
I love it, man.
Fucking snake bite whiskey.
Right, dude.
Yeah.
Man, if you buy the fucking album, guys.
Yeah,
Buy the album.
that's all we can say.
Yeah.
Go to snakebitewhiskey.com today and get your fucking copy now.
Yes.
I mean, this is been a trip. It's been a journey. It's just
It's been a fun ride.
yeah,
I mean, it's
phenomenal.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I can't remember the last time I had this much fun doing a podcast. I mean,
No.
they're all good. They're all good. Don't get me wrong. But this is just, man, it just
it just fits
start to finish.
Yeah.
It's a full package.
And there's no fucking slowing down. Thank
No,
you,
for
Jay.
sure. For sure. Well, we got the last bit of the interview with him.
Yeah, we got the last talk with Jay, and after that we're gonna come up and finish off the show with 2 more tracks.
There you go.
So hang tight, folks. We back again with the King of Sleeze, Mr. Jay Sleeze.
Yep. Welcome, Jay.
Hey.
Thanks.
Hey.
Thanks for allowing us to interview you, man. It's a great honor. It's a great honor.
Oh, thank you, man. Yeah.
Not a problem. Well, we we talked about just about everything on the album, but we didn't talk about your bandmates. Why don't you give us
Yeah.
something on who you got playing behind you?
Okay, so
Alongside
yeah,
you. I don't want to say anybody's behind anybody. You know, I know that kind of
yeah.
kind
You
of
don't want to be behind anyone. That's-
Oh, fucking pervert.
you never know what you're gonna get. um,
Boy,
so-
I just wish he was in Australia now so he could hunt the kangaroos.
yeah, those guys will fuck you up, man.
Yeah, that's what I heard, man.
Hey, man, all the wildlife in Australia wants to.
Why you gotta wait till they get hit and dying?
Yeah, so so bass guitar is Mr. Stacey Blake, who's obviously a founding member with myself. So he's been with the band since day one. It was actually me and him originally, and then we got the other guys in a few weeks later. But yeah, Stace, fuck, what's there to say about Stace that hasn't already been said? The guy's a walking train wreck, but he can play bass guitar, man.
I like it. That's what you need, man.
Yes.
Yeah. You have no idea, man. That guy drinks more booze than I've ever seen anyone drink. Like, yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, but he's an awesome bass guitarist. He writes some fantastic bass riffs. So yeah, he's a great guy. He's again, yeah, we're really, really good friends and tight. And we've been, through a lot of shit together in the band, and nothing's driven us apart. We've always been like, tight and stuck together. And then yeah, like on drums, the is Danny Sharks. Dan joined us for our European tour in 2019, or our UK Europe tour, when the drummer at the time and the guitarist quit like 2 months out from the tour. So Dan came in basically as a touring musician, and loved it so much he decided to stay, and we can't get rid of him now. So
Keep it up.
he's a good guy. He's really, yeah. He's brought a different aspect to the drums, whereas Ace, the previous drummer, was quite clinical, and lots of stuff like Dan's got more groove and stuff in there. He's still got that technical ability, but there's a lot more groove in there, which is cool. And then we got Laggy, who's the newest member of the band, on guitar, and man, Laggy is just phenomenal, man. He's literally like a mini Van Halen. It's like fucking the guy can shred like no other. Like I played with a lot of guitarists over the years and that, but he's probably the best lead guitarist I've ever played with. The guy can just fucking do anything on the guitar. He's really cool. He came from a thrash metal background as well, which is probably why you get a feel for some thrash riffs in some of the songs and that. But but he's an awesome guy.
It enhances it though, dude. It's just
But that's the whole fucking thing though, that you, like you said, you bring this sleaze, you bring the rock and roll, the groove, and everything just fits into one groove,
yeah,
That's it. Yeah, it's like it's our sound. It's like that's what we do. Like,
and it's fucking awesome.
yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah. So, did we discuss touring already?
Yes,
We did, huh?
yes, we did.
So we are gonna see you here in the US in the future.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean the US is, it's I mean, business wise, it's a big market for a band, and yeah, we played in the US before, like a few dates around Hollywood and that was like a couple of years ago, 3 years, maybe 4 years ago. Yeah, but yeah, we want to hit the road and get out to the US and do a full on tour there.
Yeah, I think you have, you hit the southeast US, you probably find a huge fan base in this area, man, because it's just, the fans around here into metal, into rock and roll.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
I don't
Cool.
think you could go wrong, man. Just, New Orleans would be a great stop for you guys.
Oh man, that's a bucket list for me.
Then we go to Pete's house after.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be awesome.
So I know it's early. This one hadn't been released yet. You're thinking about another album?
Yeah, we're already yeah, we're already talking about it.
Is it too early for that?
The funny thing is that we hadn't even recorded this album yet, and we finished writing it, and then Laggy was like, "Right, let's start writing the next record." We're like,
Nice.
"Fucking hell, man. Can we just record this one first?"
Where you cut the line then, though? I mean, I see what you're saying. You're in the progress of recording an album. You're up to song number 10, and then you bass play like, check this fucking shit out. And you got a song 11, like, dude, do we put this on this record or the next record?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We decided to just hold off on writing anymore. But we are going to get back into the writing process again now. So kind of our aim is to try and do a record every 2 years. So release, tour for 2 years off it, and then get the new one, get another one out. So
yeah, I guess you gotta ride that Black Candy wave as long as you can.
Yeah, that's it, man. There's time and effort put into it. We don't just want to release it and then forget about it. We want to
no, absolutely
no,
not.
and that wasn't my intention. I mean, it just I know, because I kind of think on the lines like Pete was. I know you get into it, man, and you just, as you creatively preparing for this first album, there's more stuff just coming out, and you don't know where to put it. You want to get it out there, but you got to put it on hold for a little while. So
that's
cool. That's it's I think this album's gonna we're gonna promote it as much as we can, and I think you're gonna find a pretty cool fan base here in the US, man. We're gonna do what we can, and
cool. Thanks, man. Yeah,
it's that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I mean, we feel that the album has potential to fly, like to really.
Oh yeah,
if it just gets the exposure, it's definitely got the.
It'll speak for itself, believe me.
Like I'm gonna tell you, like I told Pete Maroney, you hear so many fucking albums where you got the first track is just jamming, dude, and then you come to track 2, like, what the fuck is this? Third track, like you're falling asleep, and then 4th track they crank it up a little bit, but they out of gas. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Why even bother releasing?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We definitely didn't do that. We just put it pedal to the metal from track 1 to 10.
Like you said, stay true to Sleeze. Be yourself and do what you want. I think that's the key to success today. Don't give a fuck about what other people think. Do what you want to do.
Yeah.
And like Pete said, I think that's what's going to drive this album is that, a lot of people are going to look at it and say, you know what, these guys are right, man. Just, you be you and I'll be me. It's just keep on.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I'm going to tell you, I enjoy it. I turn on as many people as I can to it, and just, it's a great honor to be able to interview you and to have heard it before it's released to anybody else.
Cool. Thanks, man. Yeah. I'm just happy you guys like it.
Yeah.
Love it.
We love it.
Yeah.
So we really got to get back to the rest of the album for the audience here. Any final thoughts for the audience? Anything you want to say, Dave?
Yeah, man. Just for our existing fans, the snakeheads, like, thanks for just fucking sticking by us and being there. Like, they're really, you know, our fans are fucking great. They're always commenting on our shit and sharing our stuff on that. So thanks to you. And for the people who are just discovering us now, man, like, fucking, you know, strap on in, because it's a wild fucking ride, but it's like, you know, it's the best fuck you're ever gonna have, basically.
Heard that. And after this year, man, it's just, you know, we ready for it.
Yes.
We are ready for it.
We from Local States Worldwide, thank you, Dave, for this interview. We appreciate it very, very much.
Yes, thank you, brother.
Thanks, guys. It's been a pleasure.
Like Jay said, you in for a wild ride, and it's the best fuck you ever got.
That's right.
What a ride it's been, huh?
That's right, man.
I mean, we got 2 more songs here today.
We're gonna finish this off already?
Yeah.
Man.
Unfortunately, I wish we could
That was quick.
continue all fucking night.
Jay, y'all gotta make some more music, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we ain't got enough.
No. Jay said, this one ain't even out yet, man. Give us a break.
Yeah. So the album is going to be out on the 30th of March. And you just got to go to snakebitewhiskey.com, order your copy.
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's how easy it is.
That is it.
Yep.
And
all right, dude. What we got next, man?
we got another track coming called Dead by Dawn.
We all want your money, we all play no games. When we roll the dice, it's snake eyes every time. Won't you come along and take a ride with us? Well, yeah, we'll be kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking it all night. Breaking it, breaking it, breaking it, breaking it till down, down, hey. All of the God around into your mother, you'll be dead by dawn. Singing a bass, another bottle of bass, and you'll be dead by dawn. I said dead by dawn. We all need your serenades, we got hand grenades. We'll infect your virgin mind with an STD. Strap on in if you wanna spy the night. We'll be kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking it all night. Breaking it, breaking it, breaking it, breaking it till you're down now. All of the God around into your mother, you'll be dead by dawn. Singing a piss, another bottle of piss, and you'll be dead by dawn. I said dead by dawn. Don't need old man scratch, we got a plan to have. Put the moonshine in the seal, we'll drink and it's swill. A one-way ticket to the other side. We'll be kicking it, kicking it, kicking it, kicking it all night. Bringing it, bringing it, bringing it, bringing it till you're down. Out of the gut around into your mother, you'll be dead by dawn. Singing a piss, another bottle of piss, and you'll be dead by dawn. I said dead by dawn.
Yeah, baby.
Damn.
Fucking right.
I see why he compares it to Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
heard that.
Yeah, at the beginning. Yep.
Yeah.
That was awesome, man.
Mark was singing along, girl. You really got me now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very
good
familiar
shit.
tune, man.
Good
That's
shit.
good stuff. Yep. I hope we're not dead by dawn. We still got one more song to go.
Yeah.
But you know, we are though, unfortunately, at the end of the line.
Yes. was
the line
it.
already. That
Yeah,
was
the
it.
line is out.
That's it. Wow, dude, I'm astounded.
Yeah, I mean, sum up the album, kick ass.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Get you a copy.
Yeah, I
Keep
mean,
these
you'd be
guys
stupid
making
not
music.
to.
Yeah, exactly. Make these guys keep working for us.
Yeah,
You
go
know?
to snakebitewhiskey.com and get your shit right now.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Well, unfortunately, it wraps up the end of the night, huh?
yeah, it does.
So one more down, bro.
Yeah,
Well, again, we need to thank the man himself, Mr. R Sleeze
yes,
from
and
Snakebite Whiskey.
the whole band of whiskey.
Yeah, can't forget those guys. Yeah.
Daniela, who is the promoter of Snakebite.
Yes. If it wasn't for her, we would not have heard of these guys.
No.
So thank you,
So
Danielle.
thank you.
Yeah. All right, my friend. What's
Yeah.
next?
That's
Slam the door on another one?
yeah.
All right.
The future will only tell.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, until next time.
Yeah, we thank you all for listening in, and I hope you enjoyed the show just as much as we did.
For sure.
And like Mark said, we're looking forward for many more release parties.
Exactly.
Yeah. Till then, stay sleaze and rock on.
Laters.